before?
Yeah, I have a couple games under my belt.
Okay. Because it's been a long time, I know that.
Well, since like middle of last season.
I don't think it was last season.
Mm.
Maybe it was. I don't remember. I thought it was season 3 was the last time you commentated.
I commented last season because it was I had to be there for once because I had my own team. I couldn't just set the rosters and watch the games while Hosh did all the work.
That's so true. Where are we going? I don't remember where they said.
AZ Cruiser at night.
Oh my god. Okay.
We are live,
Melbourne.
so it's whenever you guys are ready.
All right, Bryce, you start us off.
Welcome everyone to Game 2 of the first week of Season 5 of the Dark Horse Slugging Association. I'm Bryce, with my...
And I'm JT.
Okay, I'm really excited for this game. Dreamboat versus Jazz, two of the teams that are in the higher level based on the end of the draft, coming into Wild Field with Daisy Cruiser Knight. There's going to be home runs galore and absolute bombs hitting constantly.
Absolutely. You've got what has been coined as the big three. You've got King K. Rool, you've got Petey Piranha, and you've got Bowser, who've combined for over 95 home runs last season. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be power versus power, because on the other side, you've got Boomstick Birdo, you've got Brown Critter, and you've got Yellow Pianta. So it's going to be about, each team has a good 1 through 3. Let's see how 4 through 9 can handle the rest of the game. And it's going to be bomb central, but you have two great outfields as well. With Jazz, you've got Red Koopa in center with two paratroopers in right and left. And that's a lot of speed plus the flying ability. And on the other side of the ball, you've got Green Toad at center field with two, pretty standard green Miis in left and right field. So we're going to see a lot of bombs hit, and we've got that new animation. It's going to be wild. But at the same time, a lot of those might get robbed. So it's going to be power versus power. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of defense being played.
Oh, yeah. Let's see who gets the first dynamic home run.
Oh, I'm excited. I was watching people in practice, and seeing a dynamic home run just to see it get robbed is going to be devastating for some of these teams, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, and this is going to be a great game. I think the Toad outfield with the two Miis is the same exact combination of outfield that won the Royals their league in the season last year. So I mean, that's a really solid outfield. And then honestly, I think the infield play for some of the slap hitting and stuff for Dreamboat, it's going to be really interesting to see how the Jazz's infield plays around their slap hitting based team, because their team has power with their three main guys, but the rest of their team is going to be slap hitting, so that's where Petey's going to really shine, I think. So I'm going to give the edge to the Jazz here. I think their team is a little more suited for this field and this game, but I think it's going to be a good game either way. I think both teams are going to be high scoring. I'm expecting both teams to have more than 10 runs.
I totally agree. Vegas has Dreamboat here today, but I think I'm going to go with you. I think I've got the Jazz in this one. The big three, they're going to be hard to stop. Yellow Pianta, very formidable pitcher. He is. The Piantas are known for their stamina and their speed as far as their fastball goes. So can he hold off the Jazz, and how long can he go is going to be the question of today's game. Because once you get Birdo in there, I mean, Dreamboat has the pitching depth. Birdo, again, one of the best pitchers in the game. Pitching-wise, I think they line up really well against this Jazz team. They're one of the only teams who could probably hang with them. But it's going to be, how many runs are they going to allow? And then, obviously, how many are they going to be able to score? Are they going to be able to score more? As far as, can they go blow for blow? Can they go punch for punch?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's gonna be a game of one team scoring and the other team having to really answer. So that blow for blow, punch for punch attitude is going to have to go through all 7 innings here, which is going to make this a tough game. Because whoever hits first here is going to really have I think, advantage in the momentum. Because hitting first and setting the tone is going to be huge here.
They say it for the NBA, it's a game of runs, and that's really true in the DSA as well. You've seen teams go on, 8, 10, 12 run innings and then carrying it on to the next inning. So seeing how the biggest question is Jazz going to be able to load the bases to make their big hitters damage really, really work. They've spaced them out, which is great. But can your Koopas get on base? Can your Miis get on base? Can your Hammocks, who are defensive players, can they get on base? Because you've got 3 sure runs. Can you turn it into 9 is the question.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I think we're ready to go. It looks like the Jazz are getting to start with the hitting. Let's see if they could use that momentum setting, set the tone early in this game.
Absolutely. This is what everybody's been waiting all season to see. How are these guys going to fare up against probably one of the better pitching teams in the league? And on both sides of the ball, you've got 2 fantastic middle infields. I think Green Shy Guy is highly underrated. He was kept by Dreamboat this year. And a hell of a line drive. Wow. Great defensive play.
Incredible run down there to get there.
Exactly. They get the first of the big 3 out. Let's see what Lime Matt can do. Wow. And 3 up, 3 down for Dreamboat here. That is really what you want to see. But can't keep the smile for too long because they still have 2 more of those big 3 to take down.
Yeah, and they get to start next inning with one of them up, so get some momentum. Because even though they didn't really set the tone here, if they can have a defensive inning here, then there's an easy ability to continue play a slow game to start.
Wow, and Reed gets on base with the second pitch of his at-bat, gets on for a single, and now we've got Green Toad. Another highly underrated. Toad's stock was up the entire draft, thanks to the Royals. As Green Toad gets on, he might go, yeah, he gets an extra base here, and Reed's going home.
Reed's running.
Wow,
and there. Wow.
Dreamboat strikes first with, just classic Royals Toad kind of play. Your slap hits make the defense make a mistake as they show you that power isn't always everything.
Yeah, I mean, that is just the classic building a team around slap hitting. This team honestly resembles the end of season form of the Royals with their Piantas and Critters in the lineup. It's a very interesting, and I mean that's a team that wins a lot. So that's complete. That is a team to build around and very reasonable stuff.
And as you're saying that, Yellow Pianta slap hits, gets on base, and here comes a Brown Critter dynamic shot. Will the Koopas get there?
They're not getting there.
To the second deck, a 3-run home run as Dreamboat scores their first 4 against the Jazz, going 3 up, 3 down.
And that's the first dynamic home run in DSA history from Brown Critter.
And I don't know how we survived 4 seasons without it. That was electric.
Just makes it so much more fun.
Absolutely. Bastion, his first... Oh, okay. All right. His first ever DSA at-bat, starting 0 on the season. 0 for 1.
They had Mike Toad on their roster. That's an
okay, so let's try hitting it somewhere other than Kamek here, Mies. But now we've got Boomstick Berta. Let's see if she can keep the wheels turning here. And she does.
Oh, and the slowness of the outfield. While they do have chem, they are both all 3 of them are slow. So it's going to be difficult to catch balls if they can roll by them. It's the kind of trade-offs they got to get for that.
Absolutely. And oh my goodness. Peter. Peter.
Petey being better, bro.
that is why he is a league MVP. And he's part of that big 3.
MVP. Yeah.
Oh, here's Herman. Is that his name? Herman? The Ooper Blooper?
I think so.
See what he does here with King K. Rule taking strike 1. Didn't like it. 1-1 count. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, there's not a chance in the world.
There's no way anyone's getting there. That's the 3rd deck. That might have gotten all the way up there.
He saw his underling Brown Critter hit one to the second deck. He goes, all right, I'm going to hit the roof of the second deck. As they cut the lead down to 3. And this is what we talked about, is can they get the runners on base before you get to a King K. Rool or a Peter, as we're going to have to watch James see if he can keep this inning alive.
Like, that was a great hit from King K. No one's going to doubt that, but it only gets 1 run. And yeah, Brown Critter gets 3 when he gets get on base.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a game of runs and a game of home runs, but it's also a game of RBIs. You gotta get people on base to even make it matter. That was a good hit, though.
Green Kamek, who was drafted, oh my gosh, an amazing power block. Mayhem traded Kamek to the Jazz in the Coop of the Quick deal. Apparently he was worth that second rounder. Oh my gosh.
Well, that one's gone.
No doubter. No doubter.
Not dynamic, but man, it really feels like it should have been.
Every one of his swings is going to be dynamic. We cut him out sometimes just because, we're wasting time at that point.
It's expected. Now that's
and just like that, it's a one-run game. Now, I will say, you've got the weaker part of the lineup here, but if you can get through the 3 Koopas, you're back to the top of the lineup as Reed makes a gritty catch in left field.
I mean, he's got some great run in this game. He's playing a solid play out there.
Wow. That's 2 innings in a row that Brown Critter has ended the inning with a sexy dive. That chocolate alligator, I mean, look at those muscles, man. He knows what he's doing out there. As we are going, I mean, it's top of the second, and we're seeing 9-1-2 as Barnes leads off the inning.
Yeah. And Mies are inconsistent, but if they get on base, this is a scary setup.
Absolutely. Once the Mies get hot, especially with a big hitter like a Pianta, who is in the hole right now. Reed takes strike 1. He's got an 0-2 count here. Let's see what happens. Line Matt. And that ball gets down. Barnes not able to get there in time.
Barnes didn't think it was going to get down, so he didn't start running, and then got caught. Swing and a miss.
Whoa! Big swing and a miss for strike 1. And it might just happen again here. Reed learning from Barnes' mistakes and getting on second as we've got runner in scoring position with yellow Pianta on. And he's bunting.
Or maybe not.
Nope, no, he's still gonna bunt. This is not the first time we've seen yellow Pianta bunt. Oh my gosh, it's a great bunt.
Oh, foul.
All right, 2 strikes. Got to do something here.
Oh, that's basically the bunt.
He's gonna roll into a double play. Wow.
That was about as bad as a bunt.
That is why he was voted fan favorite player 2 or 3 seasons ago, is because of a very similar incident to that. Yellow Pianta does what he wants.
Well,
but
I mean, in that moment, he hit a home run. He didn't really do it there, but...
Exactly. I mean, he has the pitching chops to make up for it. I mean, he's got some great chemistry with other players. I mean, he's got... Oh, my gosh, and he shows you why he does whatever he wants.
As you're speaking about his pitching chops, he strikes someone out.
See that, and this is what we were talking about before the game. Can the Koopas get it done? Can your Kameks get it done? Because now with 1 swing, oh my gosh, he strikes 2 out.
What a cannon from Yellow Pianta!
In 6 pitches, he's got 2 outs and 2 forward Ks. Let's see what happens here. Line Matt is
he could have an immaculate inning. Wait a minute. Oh.
Oh, yeah, in the 3rd inning in a row, Brown Critter ends it with a sexy play as Yellow Pianta whips it out.
Yellow Pianta almost with the immaculate inning is ridiculous.
He goes 8 pitches to end the inning with
2 strikeouts.
Red Paratrooper, Petey Pianta, and Line Matt, 3 up, 3 down. It's the second time they've done that. As Brown Critter hits one to the hole, it'll stay at 1. First base coach knows his guy's speed. Here comes Bastion. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a line out to Red Kamek. Takes strike 1.
It's his first day though. You gotta give him. Let the
Absolutely.
jitters
And
get
this is
out.
a tough place to play. Oh, and he hits into a double play.
I mean, there's not much you can do if you even hit it in Petey's direction.
No, but
coach hit away from him.
in 2 at-bats, Bastion's responsible for 3 outs, so... you know, beginner's luck, beginner's jitters, whatever you want to call it, is Petey's about to make a heck of a play. As they...
Bastion and Mike Toad collectively have not gotten on base at all.
No, that was a 3-pitch inning, 3 up, 3 down. As we're getting the same lineup that we saw 2 innings ago, King K. Rool, James, and Green Kamek. King K. Rool hit one into the water, straight center field as he takes strike 1. Charges up. Here comes the... Oh, my
Another
God.
one.
Oh, my gosh. This one's in the gap. It might be caught.
They might be able to get...
Reed, it's hanging.
High jump. Wow.
Wow.
Reed has some muscles on his arms to toss Green Toad that high.
I mean, they are lucky that Green Toad is that light, and this field is so large.
It's that Royals outfield, the outfield that they built that everybody uses now because it's as effective as it was. Because everyone saw they caught some ridiculous steals. They stole so many home runs last season, so it's expected to come back and just keep working.
Absolutely, and it's what Toadette has prided herself on and why she's been the best outfielder for multiple seasons in a row. You don't have to have a crazy arm if you catch it 60 feet over the wall. As Berto using the suck.
That felt like a very unnecessary suction catch, but...
You know, it got the out. You'd like to get the lead runner there, because now you've got one in scoring position with Bowser on. Brown Critter doesn't do the sexy dive there, as we've got runners on first and third. We've seen steals in this kind of situation, but with a runner like Bowser on first,
you're not stealing here.
2 outs.
Bowser I think he's one of the 2 slowest players in the entire game. Based on the combine at the start of the season, we check all the stats. He's by far one of the slowest.
But he gets to second as they tie the game. Green Paratroopa. After the announcers were giving the Koopa some flack, he ties the game up with a single RBI. Oh, and this is what we were talking about. How long can Yellow Pianta go in a 7-inning game? You've seen the Piantas. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Reed might have a chance.
They get there, but man,
wow,
I was not expecting the dynamic homer from.
Golly, that's Red Koopa.
Oh, which Koopa?
That's Koopa Flag.
Koopa Flag, that's right.
Wow, you hate to see that as a Jazz fan.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's a good sign. Koopa Flag's trying to hit bombs.
Absolutely.
You want to see that? He might not get them all, but he almost got that one.
Matt's changeup is almost the same height as his fastball. Is Petey not quite tall enough to get there? As oh no, Berto's gonna hold up at 1. However, you've got Herman.
That was a weird choice from the first base coach.
Absolutely, but you've got Herman into effect now, so any ball that's rolling out in that outfield is going to be tough, especially on this hardwood. Green Shy Guy wants to go the distance. Will they use the item? They will. Oh, and it messes with him. And look at how close those base runners are. Berto definitely, again, should have gone 3. You know, perfect world. You've got 2 runners in scoring position. And now you've kind of screwed yourself here as you've got Barnes against Bowser. Oh my gosh. I'm about to eat my own words.
Yeah, Barnes, it's a great single.
Berto finally decides to go for extra bases. Will she get there? She will.
Takes the lead.
Yeah. They've regained the lead. Herman definitely in effect. Great boo item usage. As Berto will score.
Berto might be one of the only players in the league that could have gotten that one there, because that was a cannon of a throw to home.
Absolutely. Reed, who's now up to bat, had a fantastic item usage as he will hit into a double play.
But gets an RBI.
Absolutely.
Gets 1 home.
So the lead's now up to 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Uh-oh. Here comes the auto strike.
Yeah, if I'm Bowser, I just throw 3 of those and end this inning.
You've got a full star meter. You might as well limit the damage. Because you've got slap hitters like Toad who can get it over your infield. Oh, he's going extra bases. So Herman's going to pull the ball. Will he go 3? He's going... Oh.
Yeah.
He rounds second and he pulls back.
I think that's a good choice. The third base coach kind of waved him back, told him to stop.
Is Yellow Pianta going to pre-charge here?
You got another Yeah, I mean, you got the hitter that is Yo Pianta that can get him to third easily. No need to run and try to get there.
And just like that, we're in another RBI situation here with Brown Critter up to bat, as he's also going to pre-charge.
Oh.
Take strike one.
Oh.
That ball's high. Most likely caught, depending on the item. Wow, that fly ball came down quick as they leave two stranded as we go into the top of the fifth. Wow, what a play by Green Shy Guy. Dreamboat has gone high on Shy Guys for a long time. They realized how much of a range they have, even given their short arms. Their hitbox is huge. They can make those kinds of plays, and they've been very formidable second basemen and occasionally the shortstop. As PD strike two.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially in this season and the past season, the teams have started to wake up to the role players. You've got those stars. You've got, I mean, the Jazz is an example. They've got star players, but they don't really have a lot of the commonly seen good role players. Where this Dreamboat team is like built around role players. They've got a few cannons of arms, but then the rest of their team is just solid players.
Absolutely. And, you know, since the expansion, that's what teams have had to do. It was talked about today on the forums, but Blue Noki has been taken second to last, second to last in the drafts, all four drafts. But she today is making a center field start opening day for the Golden Blocks. So that you're seeing how much these teams are having to rely on these, not necessarily lower players, but like you said, those role players. Your Nokis, your Toad stock is high because there's a lot of them, and they're very consistent slap hitters. Same goes for Shy Guys as far as their defensive prowess. And again, there's the huge emphasis on Mies as PD makes another fantastic play. But these role players is what's going to shine, and Royals prove that that's how you win a championship. You can have your stars all you want. You can have, oh my gosh, Lime Matt.
Yeah,
no.
Star players win you games, but role players win you all of them. So
exactly.
At the end of the day, you gotta have all 9 players playing at their best. And I mean, in this post-expansion era, that's just what you gotta see.
King K. Rool is 1 for 2 on the day with a solo shot over the Daisy statue, and he wants to make it another one. Will they get there in time? Reed is lagging behind.
No.
Wow, that's too high.
Just hits it so high, no one's getting there.
He,
the best outfield's not touching that.
He saw the line. He hit it the first time. Defense made an adjustment, and he made a second adjustment to cut the lead back down to 1, just as he had in the first inning. And it looks like there's going to be a pitching change.
This is not a bad pitching change for them. Yo Pianta pitched a great, 5 innings basically?
Yeah, 5 innings even, as you've got a former Rosie Baby winner in Birdo. So you've got a fantastic closer. She's the Chapman of the DSA. She lets one on here with 1 out. With Bowser's not known to hit into double plays.
If I'm Birdo, I don't even let Bowser swing the bat. I throw 3 of those, and I end this, and I get him off the bag.
If you know that you have almost a dang it.
That's completely gone. They're gonna go and jump for it, but I don't. They are gonna get there. Wow. I did not think they were gonna be able to get up to that one. That one looked like it was long gone.
And I used to pitch back in my day, and what my coach would tell me is pitch for contact. You've got a defense behind you, and that's exactly what Birdo did. She went for the star pitch, try to get him off his swing, and then after that, she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw a meatball down the middle because I know I've got one of the best outfields in the DSA.
A lot of trust, but it's working out.
Uh-oh. That's the Warp Zone Warriors Brown Critter that we all know and love. As he lets another one on and extends this inning for Red Koopa, who almost went yard in his last at-bat.
I mean, we'll see what he can do here.
Ooh. Ow. He got smoked by his cousin.
I item absolutely rocks him. Holy. Just...
I hope he's okay. But as a flying paratrooper, that's just embarrassing at that point. Your whole shtick is that you don't get hit by some of those items. But you took one for the team. As Petey does the same thing.
What an item.
Wow, and the green shell is coming back to bite this Jazz team. Oh, he still caught it.
Great catch from Koopa Flag.
Foul doesn't get off in time as a fielder's choice is going to get us to 2 outs here with a runner in scoring position with a very formidable hitter in Green Toad. Slap hit again, and I think that's the 3rd time he's done that this game. His Green Shy Guy's going to go home.
He gets there. Wow, what a run.
Wow, his Koopa Flag's arm not quite strong enough to get it there. Maybe thought that Bowser should have cut it off as he just watches it roll into home, but Green Toad extends the lead, and we've seen this time and time again this game. Let's see if Yellow Pianta can keep the inning going on 2 outs. And Green can't extend that.
Toad has done most of Toad and Critter have done most of the offense. I mean, that was kind of expected, but it's a showing of the team. The players we expected to play out are playing out as well as we hoped they would.
And you got to think about it in this sense. It's like they're doing all the offense, but it's about the guys who are getting it back to the top of the order. You can't have 4 at-bats with Green Toad if you're... I mean, he's batting in the 2-hole. You can't do that unless 3 through 1, get it back to him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the rest of the team's hitting great around him, but it's honestly just showing up and playing as they were expected to.
Yeah, and here's what most people online were saying about the Jazz is that exact problem. Originally, your roster looked like you had 3, 4, 5 being PD, Bowser, King K. Rool, but as they've spread out their lineup, you've got to think more about the guys in between. As Green Toad, fields that ball and gets it into second. But, it looks like they're doing that now with PD standing on second base in scoring position as King K. Rool, who has 2 home runs this game, looking to make it 3.
Oh, he might be.
Oh my!
That is nuked. No.
And a 3-run home run, and oh no! We've got ourselves a ball game. As King K. Rool is 3 for 4 with 3 home runs, 2 solo and 1 3-run go-ahead home run.
Man,
as he's going to take his slow truck.
Cooking out there with the masterful camera work just to show how close that was to being raw.
And thank you for the fans and the supporters who have got us to the point where we are now able to afford these kinds of cameras, unlike seasons past. I think it really says a lot about where this league is going. And you get these really dynamic games as, wow. Barnes letting another one pass him. He's letting James round second, and James will hold up and stay with his double. Now, if you're Birdo here, you need to get this out. And you can see that as she's trying to strike out Green Magic Koopa. And you've got a runner in scoring position and Bowser on deck, and here comes the strikeout. This Dreamboat team is really showing you why they're regarded as one of the best pitching teams in the league, as we've got a captain versus captain RBI chance here in the top of the 7th.
Oh.
Whoa! Who?
What?
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Terrible. Their entire outfield's gone with Bowser up.
The biggest hitter in the game, and you're going to change your center fielder for your pitcher.
It doesn't matter.
And they get him out! And the gamble works! As Bowser grounds out to Yellow Pianta, who fires one over Toad, Green Toad is taking a deep breath, a sigh of relief, as his coach put all of the faith in the world on him not to give up anything in the outfield.
What a massive, actually huge brain play. Bowser probably only prepped for 2 pitchers this game. They didn't have the stats and they didn't have the stuff to know what
and they
Toad
just got
was going to throw.
A quick first out with Brown Critter, and they've got to rely on their Mies here to get on base as an automatic strike is up. But we've got a ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. You've got Bastion and Mike Toad who've got to lead their team. Oh no!
Collectively have not gotten a single hit today either.
But here's the thing: you've got Mike Toad up, who's very formidable hitter, but he's got to get it to Birdo. Boomstick Birdo could end this game here, but Mike Toad's got to do it first.
No,
And that's the game.
That's the game.
Wow. Vegas said this was going to be a high-scoring game. And like we said before, a lot of great defense. But the Jazz come out on top with a go-ahead victory in the top of the 7th. And, the Dreamboat offense just not able to get it done.
Yeah, and King K comes alive. King K last season was kind of a sleeper. Didn't hit as well as he's hit in seasons past. But this game is King K reborn from season 1 King K, where he hit the most homers. He was hitting like 700 all season. 150.
It's not even close.
King K basically won them that game himself.
He did. He had 3 home runs, and he beat the next guy, who was Bowser, by 90. Petey with a sloppy 40, and it's looking like his old self. But again, you have 2 of your 3 Koopas going 10. You've got your other Koopa going 40, and your 2 Miis going 20. The big 3 are showing why they're the big 3 and why everybody has them so highly regarded. Is because look at how you don't need all 3 of them to play a good game. You need one of them to have 3 home runs a game, and you win.
Yeah, and when one of them has a good game, they're going to win these tight games. So it's just keeping all of them consistent, getting at least one of them really raring for a game. So if PD has off days like this, because that's a starred PD off day, he didn't do all that much on defense, did a good bit. 7 outs is still a competitive defensive showing, but not as much as you'd like to see from PD. But King K just said, I got this one, and won him the game.
Absolutely, and I think that's exactly why they traded for him. Wow, Green Toad would have been their MVP with 140, almost matching King K. Rool. Yellow Pianta, fantastic pitching outing. Brown Critter with a home run at 90. And then your next closest is Barnes, who for some reason almost had 2 errors in the outfield that cost him the game. But overall, very consistent game. Bastion, not a very good debut. Mike Toad, everybody hates him, and you can kind of see why here, as they both put up a 10-piece in a very close game as Green Toad put the team on his back. But yeah, very interesting game. Very interesting to see how the rest of the seasons go for both these teams, as I think that Dreamboat and Jazz is going to be, it might be a playoff preview here. You've got the big 3 versus a very consistent lineup. So maybe see how Bastion's going to how to form out and the Miis as far as Dreamboat goes. But, only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, these are 2 teams easily competing for playoff spots. So these wins matter against tight games. It's a big win for the Jazz to get.
And that 1-run differential is great for Dreamboat. Everybody had them losing this game, and to only lose it by 1, that's great. And to really show them that you can play with these big guys, that's great for them looking through the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, the big 3 doubters have been proved wrong here, I fear. Jazz comes alive for their first game. Everyone's like, oh, but the rest of their team can't hit. Doesn't really matter, it seems, if King K just hits nukes.
Absolutely. You see why they pay those 3 the big bucks, and why they were able to, kind of bet on those guys and let the rest of them kind of do what they need to do.
Do you have anything else? I think that's all I got for this game.
That's all I've got from the booth. Can't wait to see these next games as we finish up week 1.
I'm Bryce.
And I've been JT.
You